Well, howdy there, friends. Today we're embarking on a remarkable journey to catch a glimpse of how the cast members from Friday After Next have changed over the years. We'll be revealing their true identities and ages, and you're in for a real treat as we compare their youthful days on the show to the present year of 2023. So, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Y'all ready for this ride? Let's get this journey rolling. 1. Ice Cube as Craig. Ice Cube not only starred in all 3 of the Friday movies, but also took on the role of the screenwriter. Prior to his involvement in these films, he was primarily recognized as a rapper. However, Friday provided the opportunity for him to establish himself as a credible actor and screenwriter. Following the release of Friday After Next in 2002, Ice Cube continued to thrive in the entertainment industry. He successfully produced and acted in several other projects and maintained his commitment to music. His most recent album, titled Everything's Corrupt, was released in 2018. Moreover, Ice Cube embarked on developing another installment for the Friday franchise. Unfortunately, disagreements between him and Warner Brothers have disrupted the project's progress. Ice Cube alleges that Warner Brothers excessively criticized his script to hinder its advancement, while Warner Brothers denied these allegations. According to the Griot, Warner Brothers firmly stated, "We strongly disagree with any claims of discriminatory treatment and stand by our ongoing and proven commitment to support diverse voices and storytellers as we continue to move forward." It is worth noting that, according to IMDb, the final installment in the Friday franchise is scheduled for release in 2023. However, we couldn't locate official confirmation of this information. Mike Epps as Day-Day. Mike Epps, known for his role as Day-Day Jones, Craig's cousin who secures a job as a security guard. Epps made his on-screen debut in Vin Diesel's second directorial film, Strays, in 1997. His breakthrough came when he was cast as Ice Cube's co-star in the sequel, Next Friday, in 1999. After weeks of auditions, Ice Cube was impressed by Epps' stand-up performance, leading to an invitation to audition for the role of Day-Day Jones. That same year, Epps had a cameo in 3 Strikes and supported Jamie Foxx in Bait. In 2012, Epps served as the Super Bowl ambassador for his hometown, Indianapolis, during the 2012 Super Bowl. He played a prominent role in promoting the Super Bowl Village and made special appearances throughout the week of the Super Bowl. However, on June 1, 2014, Epps faced legal trouble when he was allegedly involved in an altercation with fellow stand-up comedian LeVar Walker. This incident occurred in response to a parody video made by Walker about Epps and comedian Kevin Hart. Epps and 2 of his bodyguards reportedly assaulted Walker. Subsequently, a warrant for Epps' arrest was issued by the Atlanta police on June 3rd. In mid-2017, Epps faced criticism for a controversial incident during one of his shows. He brought a kangaroo onto the stage, which appeared to be distressed as Epps held and handled it against its will. Epps later issued an apology, stating that the incident was entirely unscripted and he had no intention of causing harm to the animal. Epps' personal life includes marriage to Kira Robinson, an executive at the OWN network and producer of Ayanla Fix My Life. They married in Newport Beach, California, in June 2019. Previously, Epps was married to Michelle McCain, with their marriage taking place in July 2006. The couple lived in Beverly Hills, California, until their divorce in September 2017. In a 2019 GQ interview, Epps dispelled a long-standing rumor that he is related to fellow actor Omar Epps, stating, "Are Mike Epps and Omar Epps related? No, I think we got the same master, though." 3. John Witherspoon as Mr. Jones. John Witherspoon portrayed Willie Jones, the father of Craig and uncle of Day-Day, who co-owns a rib restaurant named Bros BBQ. Witherspoon ventured into modeling initially, but in the 1960s and 1970s, he developed a fondness for comedy. During this period, he launched his stand-up comedy career and established friendships within the entertainment industry. He built connections with figures like Tim Reed while Reed was working on WKRP in Cincinnati and The Richard Pryor Show, as well as with Robin Williams on The Richard Pryor Show, Jay Leno, and David Letterman. His first television appearance occurred on the 1970s CBS show Barnaby Jones, where he portrayed a camp counselor for youth struggling with drug addiction. Witherspoon went on to make appearances on popular shows such as Good Times, What's Happening, and The Incredible Hulk. In 1977, he became a regular on The Richard Pryor Show, an NBC American comedy series, which paved the way for his role in the 1982 series WKRP in Cincinnati, where he played Detective Davies in the fourth season episode titled Circumstantial Evidence. In 1988, Witherspoon married Angela Robinson, and together they raised two sons, John David, J.D., and Alexander. David Letterman, his best friend, became the godfather of Witherspoon's two sons. Sadly, Witherspoon passed away from a heart attack at his Sherman Oaks, California home on October 29, 2019, at the age of 77. His funeral took place on November 5, 2019, and he was laid to rest at Forest Lawn Memorial Park in Hollywood Hills, California. 4. Don D.C. Curry as Uncle Elroy. Don D.C. Curry portrayed Elroy Jones, the father of Day-Day and uncle of Craig, and he co-owns a rib restaurant known as Bros BBQ. Curry's father is Dr. L.K. Curry, who holds the title of Pastor Emeritus at Emmanuel Baptist Church in Chicago. In 2003, Curry's mother, Dorothy, passed away. In 2000, Curry delivered a memorable performance as Craig's sex-crazed Uncle Elroy Jones in the film Next Friday. He later reprised this role in the 2002 sequel, Friday After Next. In 2010, Curry lent his voice to The Boondocks for the episode titled The Color Ruckus, where he portrayed Uncle Ruckus's father, known for his strong disdain toward Caucasians. Additionally, in 2013, he took on the role of hosting BET's Comic View. Notably, Curry had previously served as the host of Comic View from 1996 to 1997, and he also made several appearances as a performer on the show, marking his early beginnings in the world of comedy. 5. Anna Maria Horseford as Mrs. Jones. Anna Maria Horseford portrayed Betty Jones, the mother of Craig and aunt of Day-Day, who actively assists at Bros BBQ. Her television career began with a significant role as a producer for the PBS program Soul, which was hosted by Ellis Heislip and aired from 1968 to 1973. In one of her earliest TV appearances in 1973, she participated in the first-run syndication game show To Tell the Truth, acting as an imposter for Laura Livingston, one of the pioneering female military police. Horseford made guest appearances on various sitcoms, including The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Sparks, Moesha, The Bernie Mac Show, The Shield, Girlfriends, and Everybody Hates Chris. She played prominent roles in sitcoms like The Wyans Bros as Dee Baxter and Amen as Thelma Fry. Additionally, she graced the drama series Judging Amy. In more recent times, she joined the cast of Grey's Anatomy during its first season and returned to the big screen in the 2013 film A Madea Christmas. On the BT sitcom Read Between the Lines, she portrayed the character Helen. Horseford currently enjoys a recurring role as Vivienne Avant on the daytime soap opera The Bold and the Beautiful, earning a nomination for Outstanding Special Guest Performer in a Drama Series at the 43rd Daytime Emmy Awards for her performance. She has also embarked on a recurring role in the second season premiere of Be Positive. Furthermore, she appeared in the TBS sitcom The Last OG, sharing the screen with Tracy Morgan in her recurring character role as Trey's mother. On October 29, 2011, Horseford was honored with the title of ambassador of tourism of Antigua. Additionally, she is an esteemed member of the Sigma Gamma Rho sorority. 6. Clifton Powell as Pinky. Clifton Powell took on the role of Pinky, Day-Day's former boss. Powell's extensive film career, spanning from the 1980s to the present, boasts over 100 movie credits. His notable appearances include roles in films such as Menace to Society, 1993, Dead Presidents, 1995, Why Do Fools Fall in Love, 1998, Rush Hour, 1998, Next Friday, 2000, Woman Thou Art Loosed, 2004, and Ray, 2004. In the 1999 television film Selma, Lord Selma, he portrayed Martin Luther King Jr. Powell also assumed various supporting roles in smaller direct-to-video films throughout the 2000s and 2010s. On the television front, Powell secured recurring roles in series like Rock, South Central, and Army Wives. He also made guest appearances on shows such as In the Heat of the Night, Murder, She Wrote, NYPD Blue, CSI, Crime Scene Investigation, and House. In 2016, Powell was cast as the primary antagonist in the Bounce TV's first primetime soap opera, Saints and Sinners, sharing the screen with Vanessa Bell Calloway and Gloria Rubin. Powell is also recognized for his voice acting performance as Big Smoke in the 2004 video game Grand Theft Auto: San Andreas. In 2017, Powell joined the cast of the second season of My Step Kids. Born in Washington, D.C., Powell was raised in Mayfair Mansions in Northeast D.C. He attended H.D. Woodson Senior High School and later transferred to graduate from the Duke Ellington School of the Arts. Powell is married to Kimberly, and together they have 2 children. 7. K.D. Aubert as Donna, K.D. Aubert portrayed Donna, an employee of Money Mike who captures Craig's heart. She was initially discovered while working at the Macy's makeup counter. Aubert's modeling career included prominent gigs for brands like Victoria's Secret, Noxzema, Fredericks of Hollywood, Escada, and more. She also co-hosted MTV's Kidnapped and ventured into roles in numerous films and music videos. Aubert is renowned as one of the original Fantanas, a group of female spokesmodels featured in television commercials for Fanta, the soft drink. Her role was the Strawberry Fantana. Her association with the Fantanas extended to a feature in Maxim magazine's online girl gallery, where she earned rankings in the Maxim Hot 100 Women lists for both 2003 and 2004. Aubert's breakthrough came with her role as Donna in Friday After Next, directed by Marcus Raboy and produced by Ice Cube. She also appeared in films like Hollywood Homicide, Disenchanted, Soul Plane, Frankenfish, In the Mix, The Grand, and Surfer Dude. In 2013, Aubert received a nomination and won an Africa Movie Academy Award for her performance in Turning Point, alongside the rest of the Turning Point cast, who also earned several accolades at the 9th Africa Movie Academy Awards, AMA. Her more recent work includes a role in the 2018 film She-Ball, directed by Nick Cannon. 8. Cat Williams as Money Mike. Cat Williams portrayed Money Mike, a character who operates a store called Pimps and Hoes. Williams embarked on his comedy journey in his Cincinnati neighborhood of Avondale. He refined his comedic skills by performing in comedy clubs across the nation, from Oklahoma to Oakland. By 1999, he had established himself as a comedian, gracing the stages of renowned venues such as the Improv, the Comedy Club, the Ice House, and the Hollywood Park Casino. Notably, he appeared on BET's Comic View under the name Cat in the Hat Williams. On November 13, 2006, Williams faced legal troubles when a stolen firearm was discovered in his briefcase at Los Angeles International Airport. He later admitted no contest to a misdemeanor count of carrying a concealed weapon on December 14, 2006. As part of his sentence, he received 3 years of probation, restitution orders, and was credited for the 3 days he spent in jail. While living in the San Francisco Bay Area, Williams briefly affiliated with the Nation of Islam. It's worth noting that he often dons a cross during his performances, symbolizing his Christian faith. Williams is a parent to 1 biological son and has adopted 7 children. 9. Ricky Smiley as Santa Claus. Ricky Smiley portrayed a Santa Claus-turned-robber, entangling himself with Craig and Day-Day. Smiley took on the role of the host for the 2000 season of BET's Comic View program. He also graced the stages of notable shows like Showtime at the Apollo, HBO's Def Comedy Jam, HBO's Snaps, the Nashville Network, Uptown Comedy Club, and Comic Escape. His original comedy acts often involved the portrayal of fictional characters such as Bernice Jenkins, also known as Granny Swims, Ms. Johnson or Mrs. Francis, Lil Darrell, Rusty Dale, and Buford. Bernice Jenkins introduced her grandson, Rufus, who embodied a modern-day gangsta stereotype. Smiley referenced Rufus in Two of My Toes Fell Off and during a prank phone call to a pharmacy. In April 2004, Smiley took on the role of morning show host for radio station KBFB in Dallas, Texas. The show featured trademark prank calls, as well as news, information, and the latest hip-hop music. In 2008, Smiley inked a deal with Syndication One, a syndicated radio division of Radio One, to broadcast the show nationwide. The Ricky Smiley Morning Show now reaches audiences through various mainstream urban and urban adult contemporary radio stations. Syndication One merged into Reach Media in 2013. On July 6, 2020, Smiley shared the news that his daughter, Erin, had been shot during a road rage incident the previous weekend. Smiley is a member of Omega Psi Phi, having joined the Psi Rho graduate chapter. On January 29, 2023, Smiley revealed the tragic loss of his 32-year-old son, Brandon Smiley, who passed away after being found unconscious in his Birmingham apartment. Brandon's passing was attributed to a combination of drugs, including fentanyl. 10. Terry Cruz as Damon. Terry Cruz took on the role of Damon Purley, the tough ex-son of Mrs. Purley, known for his portrayal in commercials for products like Old Spice, as well as appearances in films and music videos. His breakthrough came when he starred in Friday After Next, alongside rapper-turned-actor Ice Cube. Interestingly, Cruz had never undergone formal acting classes. Instead, he focused on understanding what the audience desired, a strategy he believes led to his success. He now considers acting to be his true calling, despite its physically demanding nature. A devout Christian, Cruz met his wife, Rebecca King, when he was a college sophomore. They tied the knot on July 29, 1989, and together have 4 daughters, 1 son named Isaiah Cruz, who is also an actor, and 1 grandchild. In 2014, Cruz released his autobiography, titled Manhood, How to Be a Better Man, or Just Live with One. In the book, Cruz candidly discusses his long-standing struggle with pornography addiction, which had a severe impact on his marriage and life. He ultimately overcame this addiction around 2009 and 2010 after undergoing rehabilitation. Since then, he has been actively advocating for awareness of the condition and its consequences. Cruz is deeply committed to personal development, and one of his favorite books is The Master Key System by Charles F. Haanel. He finds this book valuable for its insights on visualization, contemplation, and focus in achieving one's desires. It emphasizes that in order to have, one must do, and to do, one must be. Cruz revisits this book regularly to maintain a clear vision for his life. 11. Maz Jobrani as Molly. Maz Jobrani took on the role of Molly, the owner of the rundown donut shop Holy Moly Donuts, and also the property manager of the shopping center where Craig and Day-Day are employed. Jobrani has made occasional appearances on NPR's news quiz show, Wait, Wait. Don't Tell Me, and American Public Media's Wits. He also featured on episode 118, which aired on October 28, 2010, of WTF with Mark Maron. In addition to these, Jobrani co-hosts a podcast on the All Things Comedy Podcasting Network alongside fellow comedians Al Madrigal, Chris Spencer, and Aaron Arianpour. Named Minivan Men, the podcast provides insights into the hosts' lives, with a particular focus on their experiences with fatherhood. His acting career includes playing the role of Jafar in the 2015 musical fantasy television film Descendants. Furthermore, in 2015, Jobrani published a memoir titled I'm Not a Terrorist, But I've Played One on TV. In 2006, Jobrani tied the knot with an Indian-American attorney named Pretha. They have a son and daughter and make their home in California. Maz Jobrani also has 2 younger brothers and an older sister, including his youngest brother A. Joseph, Joey Jobrani, and his older sister Mariam Jobrani, a director-producer who sadly passed away at the age of 47 due to metastatic breast cancer. We've seen how these talented actors have evolved and continued to make their mark in the entertainment industry. From memorable roles in the film to their impressive careers today, they've come a long way. Don't forget to like and subscribe to stay updated on more exciting then and now stories. Thanks for joining us on this nostalgic ride, and we'll catch you in the next one.